Hey, what's up guys, HYDRA453 here and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video we'll be taking a look at the newly released Vaxee OUTSET AX. So this is the second mouse that Vaxee has made after the Zygen NP-01, which I actually enjoy quite a lot, and a lot of pros in Valorant and CS, and I'm sure some other games as well, switched over to the NP-01 from Vaxee. This mouse is very similar to the EC2 from Zygen in terms of the shape, but there's obviously quite a lot of key differences which can make it a way better pick than the EC2 from Zygen, of course dependent on your preferences, but hopefully I'll be able to help you make the decision to see if this is the right mouse for you. If you guys end up enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this one. Without any further rambling on guys, let's go ahead and get right into the review. Now just starting off with the basics, the OUTSET AX comes in at 76 grams without the cable, which is a pretty average weight, not too light, not too heavy. It's rocking the 3389 from Pixar, which is a top-notch sensor. Won't have any problems in game at all, won't be spinning out or any of that sort of stuff. And then for the clicks, it's using the HYDRA 60Gs. Now the texture of the OUTSET AX has been greatly improved compared to the Zygen NP-01. I felt like the NP-01's texture was a little bit too slippery and it wasn't really that good for gaming. Obviously it's very dependent on what type of hand you have. I guess some people actually kind of enjoyed the NP-01's texture, but many people, including myself, found it a little bit too slippery to grip, which could be a bit annoying in game. But thankfully Vaxee has gone ahead and changed the texture for the main shell of the OUTSET AX to be a bit more grippy. It's pretty much right in the middle and it's very perfect. So if you have like slippery hands or anything else like that, it won't be a problem for using this mouse. And then one of the special things that has been apparent on both the NP-01 and also this mouse is the clicks is a different texture altogether compared to the rest of the shell, which gives it a nice sort of feeling. You can kind of see it there with that little grainy sort of look on the clicks. Now shape-wise, the OUTSET AX is most comparable to that of the EC2 from Zygen. There's obviously been many versions of the EC2 from Zygen, but here I have the CSGO edition, or the EC2B. However, the shape across all the versions of the EC2 are of course the exact same. Now both of these mice are probably best for claw grip in my opinion. Of course it's very dependent on what type of hand you have, but especially the OUTSET AX, that is, it's probably mainly just good for claw grip and maybe fingertip grip as well. You can only palm it if you have very small hands. I'd say probably below 17 centimeters in length would allow you to be able to palm grip this mouse, but anything above that I'd say this is only really suitable for claw grip. With the EC2 though, I feel like you can kind of get away with palm gripping this mouse with slightly larger hands just due to the extra length toward the back here. Now the OUTSET AX is of course ergonomic as well, so it's very nice and very comfortable to use when you do claw grip this mouse, as it just sort of really accommodates the right side of the hand really well, and allows you to do that sort of tilt grip, I guess, which was actually used in the announcement video for this mouse, was that this is sort of designed for a tilt grip, but I do it quite like this for a hard claw grip, which is what I use in my main grip style. It's been a complete joy to use in game. I've been using this for the last 2 weeks as well, and it's just been amazing. Of course, there's a number of improvements compared to the EC2 from Zygen, you know, other than the shape, of course, like the cable, the default mouse feet, and all that sort of stuff. But that isn't really, there's not really much point comparing it. This is a pretty old mouse, I guess, and Zygen hasn't even really made a mouse recently with any modern features like a paracord type cable and, you know, white mouse feet like this has. So I don't think it's worth comparing that, but if you just want a good comparison for the shape, if you happen to have an EC2, I'll just kind of imagine that shape, but just a bit shorter toward the back. It's kind of like an EC2, but just like squished together like this, I suppose. It's probably the best way I can describe it. And last but not least, the build quality of the mouse. So the quality of this mouse is phenomenal in my opinion. This is the very first edition of this mouse as well. This is the very first batch, and it's fantastic. There's no problems at all. There's no creaking or anything like that when I squeeze the mouse at all. There's also no rattle when you shake it either. Now overall, I reckon this mouse is for sure a top contender in the mouse market at the moment. It has all these nice little features that just make it such a joy to use. It's plug and play, you don't need to use a software or any of that sort of stuff. It's a nice raised cable as well, and all this sort of these little features here and there to sort of add together to make a really well-rounded mouse. If you're a claw gripper or a fingertip gripper, or you just have really small hands and looking for a new mouse, I'd definitely consider the OUTSET AX. But yeah, that's about going to wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.